We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Purdy off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and here's Dart. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Gets past one man. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Giants at 2-6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. Right?
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Giants nothing. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me,
an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go play action here. Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Looking high its way once again. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Achane. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Play action now. Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Dart. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
It's now 3rd down.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. Gay's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Here's Purdy. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Touchdown! George Kittle halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing his dart. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to be 49er football. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
From the gun, here's Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line.
Giants first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Here's Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Let's go.
Play action. Now Dart. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out, because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Get set, get set.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Third down, here's McCaffrey.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Dart.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go, set, let's go.
To throw now, Dart.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 15. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Outside. 18, watch out.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this half. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's brought down Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days,
and he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Devon Achane, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Niners 22, Giants 20.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy off the play fake. Another one caught by Collins. And he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's complete to Pearsall. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 14. And the 49ers first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Breaks through the contact. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Now they send a running back in motion right. Here's Guerendo. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Isaac Guerendo. A touchdown run there from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Giants 20. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing his Dart. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get set, yellow. Ready?
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll complete this one to Collins.
They find some open field here. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
To the air, Dart. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Dart looking to throw again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants first
To
down.
throw, Dart. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27.
He was tackled
Here
at the
comes play number 9
27-yard
now
line.
as they come up on a
That's
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Dart.
Hard throw, incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
12 yards. That's another Giants.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Devon Achane
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Giants 28. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31.
First down, San Francisco.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Now Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Purdy now to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Get set, up.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Throwing is Dart. Complete. It's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Dart. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Yellow. cheese! Watch out! Yellow.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Purdy from the gun on third down. On a slant, here's Collins. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Odell Beckham from 3 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go, Shaq.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for San Francisco, It's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.